Vamos a España. YTD is charting a course for Spain, so join us as we sample the finest Spanish wares in a fiesta of snackery. Será delicioso or será miedo de perro? You tried it! You tried that. Spain. I'm Nick Nowick with the pals. Chad Hancock.
Bonjour.
Nick Egger.
Guten Tag.
Have we done Spanish snacks before or no? Not specifically Spain.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe we've done Spanish snacks, but these are directly from Spain.
Okay.
They were, well, I'll tell it off the bat. They were given by a friend of the podcast, Allison, who we've had on before.
Thanks, Allison.
Visited Spain, passed these through customs, and got it to us for today. So something they have in the United States, but potentially not in Spain, is the website Nextdoor.
I wonder if they what is the on Nextdoor in Spain? What are they racist about on there? I don't know. I feel like that's Nextdoor.
Is that what Nextdoor is? Like, a lot of racism.
Is that what's happening in your Nextdoor story?
Well, not this one specifically, but I do feel like that's a lot of Nextdoor is like a lot of try to thinly veiled racism or something like that. Anyways, but not this one. Here, this is a much more wholesome Nextdoor story for you guys. So about a week or so ago from this record, there was a Giants game here in San Francisco, and they had some fireworks. I heard the fireworks going on. Like, we'll hear whenever there's fireworks at a Giants game, we'll hear them. And I was like, oh, fireworks at a Giants game. Anyways, so I happened to be browsing Nextdoor, and I saw somebody had a post like alerting everyone to it, so they said heads up, fireworks in San Francisco tonight. Thought I'd give a heads up. There are going to be fireworks tonight after the Giants game. Just wanted to give everyone with pups and sensitive to the sound a heads up. Go Giants. Great. And so, lots of people commenting, oh, thanks. So then there's this one guy that comments, and I thought this was kind of an interesting comment to make on a post about fireworks. He says, the sounds of daily life in any Ukrainian city. 15 minutes of this, and people are calling the SFPD, complaining we know no bombs are associated with the explosion. Stand up to aggression. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if that's what that word salad means. That's very interesting.
The loosest connection possible.
Yeah,
to the war in Ukraine. Uh-huh.
So naturally, I click on this guy to learn more, as one does.
Right.
And this guy has the wildest posting history I've ever seen in Nextdoor. I'm just going to read you some of these posts word for word. Here we go. This is from today. Much colder weather headed our way next week. Showers and thunderstorms likely Monday. Much colder temps expected early next week. Fog and low clouds are finally thinning out with sunshine expected shortly across most of the city. And then this continues. There's like 2 more paragraphs of just weather report. Uh-huh. So that's today. Here's
his own weather reports, or they're like copied from someone.
I'm not sure, but here's his post yesterday. Cold, clear tonight with diminishing winds, upper low 40s. Sunny and warmer Friday and Saturday with temps near 70. Air quality index today 22. Slight increase in pollution Friday. It's breezy and mostly sunny afternoon with highs expected to peak in the mid upper 50s. This goes on for 3 more paragraphs.
Uh-huh.
But not air not full of smoke like it is in Ukraine.
And then the day before, clear tonight, strong gusty northwest winds increasing 20 to 35 miles per hour. So you get the gist. So I'm scrolling through this guy's posts, and 99% of the posts is just this guy posting the daily weather on Nextdoor. And I was trying to figure out, like, first of all, why, like, and second of all, like, what does any, and but then you so his posts get like almost no reactions, but then sometimes there'll be like one comment, like there's this one from this post a week ago where somebody replied, "Happy Easter, always appreciate the weather forecast, thanks so much."
Oh,
let me say this about this guy. That's really the most useful post I've ever read on Nextdoor.
So this guy's your idol, your hero.
It provided me with more information than any other post on there I've ever seen. By me, it's a lot of. We live in like a suburban area, but there's coyotes around a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
and every post is about somebody seeing a coyote and like taking a picture and saying where the coyote's at. I'm like, this coyote is not there anymore. I think they generally continue on the move, so I'm not sure how this information helps me.
Coyote remaining vigilant at a quarter of. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's so you're saying the most useful Nextdoor post you've ever seen is the one for the weather for a city 3,000 miles away from where you live.
That's right. It does me more good, right? I mean, that's probably too many clicks for me to go get the weather if I live there to like open up Nextdoor.
It's also insane commitment to the bit. Like just on like just
You think he's
well, I
got to
get the weather report out there every day. Well, maybe not funny, but it's like a weird thing to be diligent about. Like
Yeah. I'm going to be the guy that posts the weather to Nextdoor. Some of his posts even have satellite photos attached and stuff like that. Like it's really, it really goes balls deep in this weather thing.
Now, what you should be doing, I think, is watching the local news weather and then looking at his weather and seeing if they differ, and then determining who's like maybe he has an inside line on the weather.
I should just start commenting on his posts. Wrong again, Mike.
Yeah. I wish it was like a super long con where he's just going to provide the weather accurately for 2.5 years and then just break out with some emergency broadcast and see how many people will bite on
it. Get somebody to schedule their wedding on a certain day because he said it would be nice, and then it would rain. He's like, fuck you, Jan.
Is there profile information on Mike? Do we know about him?
Let's see. I'll scroll way back up to the top. Oh, well, maybe this explains it. Served 20 years as a meteorologist for the U.S. Navy.
Wait a minute. You've been reading all these and never saw that?
I didn't look at his profile. I just
wow, he's highly qualified.
Well, all right. Well, then I would maybe believe him. Also, he has maybe knowledge of armed conflict. So he's probably an expert in both topics that he posts about.
He can tell you when it's raining and when it's raining bombs.
Today's forecast: hellfire will rain from the heavens.
All right, well, I guess joke's on me. This guy is actually qualified.
Yeah, let's get Mike on the podcast.
It could be a great guest.
Well, we don't know what it's like in Spain, but we can judge their snacks, and let's do that. We've got 4 snacks from Spain, and we rate them on a 5-point scale. I love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. Let's start with the Conguitos. It's the little, what I think is a chocolate-covered peanut, and what appears to me to be a little bit of a problematic mascot.
Ooh, let's see. I only have the Ziploc baggie.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. He looks kind of like that the Mammy guy or something. Yeah,
a little caricature-y kind of. But
yeah.
Let's assume good intent here. I think
it's like a blackface, blackface cartoon kind of a thing. I don't think it is. I think it's just supposed to be a chocolate-covered peanut guy.
Yeah, he's on each of the peanuts too. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the peanuts have a lot. There's one with an @ sign. There's one with a number 4.
I have a 0.
I have mostly his face.
If you lay these peanuts side by side, I think it gives you the weather report, actually.
Oh, yeah. I'd say they're like Jelly Belly sized pieces, but not all of them. They're not like all uniform in size, but they are kind of small. And it basically just seems to be a chocolate covered peanut.
That's pretty simple.
Geiger, what do you think of these things?
Conguito. Well, you guys know me. I'm not as big in the bag for the peanut M&M as you guys are, but those at least have better chocolate. and more like a, I don't know, they're bigger. They taste a little better than this. These are still good. It's a chocolate covered peanut. It's hard to fuck up. Um, Chocolate's not bad actually. Now that I'm eating more of these, and it's a better size. It's a little bit better. There's less. It's less like overwhelmingly peanutty like that. Peanut.
It's much smaller than a peanut M&M. I feel like.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but I think the ratio is different. Like it's less. It feels like there's more chocolate to nut than there is.
There's no candy shell, of course.
Right, that helps too. So, it's a like that. They're fine. It's hard to kind of fuck this up. I think they're good.
Chad?
Yeah, I think they're all right. I mean, I don't know if I'd go out of my way for these things. They're kind of addictive. They're easy to eat, good size.
By out of your way, you mean you wouldn't go to Spain?
I would not go, I would not book a charter flight to Spain just for some chocolate covered peanuts. I wish they were a little crunchier. And maybe that's the thing with peanut and M&Ms. Like maybe they fake some of that crunch with the candy shell.
Yeah.
But the lack of the crunch here kind of makes the peanuts feel a little bit stale in a way. Even if they don't really taste stale, it just sort of feels that way. But overall, I think the flavor is pretty good. Chocolate and peanut is a good combo. So yeah, it's a low level like that for me.
I would go out of my way to get these. I think they're
We're flying to Spain.
You're gonna fly it
to
all
get
right.
Conguitos. Mm-hmm.
Just for Conguitos.
It's the only way I can think to get them.
A $3,000 snack.
They are much tastier than I thought. I think the chocolate is pretty good, and I find them very snackable. I don't think they're great. I think if I could change the ratio, I'd put a little more chocolate in there. But I find them very tasty, and so we do have a welcome visitor with the Conguitos. 3 likes, a good start, setting the bar decently high there. So next, let's go to these little candies, the Pikotas.
What is that, the red thing?
That's the red things. Pikotas, and the company is Dulciara, and it's Un Carmelo Muy Original. But on the cover of it, I'll show you the picture here. It looks like a geode, or like there's some kind of center in there which we're not sure of. So everything on these packages.
You just held it up, and I'm like, that looks like a pair of strawberry titties.
It looks like a double diode.
I'm a little. This mascot's a little. This mascot's a little problematic too. It's Mrs. Strawberry Titty.
Is the flavor actually strawberry though?
There's no picture of a fruit or anything,
Mm-hmm.
and no other part of the language I can read.
Well, you can't really tell by eating it. I would guess cherry if I had to guess something.
Yeah, it is a lot softer than I expected. Actually, I thought it would be a little bit of a harder exterior.
Well, it's kind of like a little gumdrop-ish.
Very tart on the outside.
The center's kind of like those. I think they come in different slices, but they're like orange slices that with the sugary outside on them.
The whole thing is like this to me. Maybe it's a little softer than those, but it's been a while since I ate one of those. Like squishier on the inside, but
it's weird how we can't name the flavor.
I think it's a mixture, right? Like it tastes. There's a little sourness in there. Is there maybe like a little lemon or something like that, along with some cherry or something like that? I don't know.
All right, Chad, what do you think of it?
I think I'm going to be out a limb here on this one from you guys. But there is something to me with this texture and the flavor that shockingly really, really works for me. I ate 2 already, and it is everything in my power to not immediately eat these other 3 that you sent me. I think these are really good. I'm going to give them a love dad, actually.
What?
They're delicious.
This was shocking
Hold on.
because...
Let me drink my coffee while I do that. Do that again.
I'm going to give them a love dad.
I could not tell when you said you're going to be out on a limb. First, I thought, well, you said that first. I thought, does he think we'd like these? Yeah,
All right.
I don't like them.
Yeah. No, I could tell by the way that you guys were reacting. And I was like, oh, wow. All right.
But I don't like that other candy that I described either, like the gelatinish fruit candies with the sugar coatings on the outside. I don't like that type of candy, and this fits with it. It does have a little like extra kick to it that a lot of those candies don't.
Right.
So I could see people liking this. I think.
I mean, you see one of them right in front of you.
I will call it what Chad sometimes says. It's interesting. But this is not for me. I'm gonna give it a dislike that. Geiger, who are you closer to? And why is it me?
Probably just splitting the difference a little bit. I mean, when Chad said, it was like, oh, I could tell Chad was liking them. The word love came out of his mouth, and I thought maybe he was actually talking about actual titties for a second, because I love those too. But look, I think it's fine. I do think it's better. Like, I'm with Novak in that I don't like those kind of gummy candies with the sugary crunch on the exterior. I will say it is better than that kind of candy in 3 different ways. One of them, it is softer and chewier. 2, the sugar isn't as granulated, so it's not as like, I hate that like crunchy, like you're biting in a rock salt kind of sugar. But this is much better than that. And 3, like you said, it has an extra kick. It's almost like tart, like a Starburst almost, like, which I like. I think that's good. But overall, I don't think it's anywhere close to a love. It's just kind of an innocuous candy. I'd give these cherry titties indifferent to that, probably. I'm sorry, they're not. Well, I'm sorry, fruit titties. What are they called again?
What kind of titties are these?
Pikotas. Tell me what teddy I'm eating. No, I give them an indifferent to that.
Okay, so we're spread out here.
Yeah.
A love, an indifferent, a dislike, and where's that put us?
The
They
Conguitos
are
still in the
losing.
lead, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna save this till another time, but I'm gonna forget about this. I recently put on a couple of LBs. All right. I'm still a pretty thin guy, but I spent most of my life.
You guys can't see. Novak is now 350 pounds.
6'3", tall guy, and I spent most of my life at like a 170-ish, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm a little bit higher. I'm like closer to 190.
Whoa!
Which just is like creeped up over the past few years.
Yeah.
It's not like super noticeable, but a little bit. And here's where I notice it.
Wow.
Mostly in the dick, right? Your
And
dick
here,
is just,
well,
like, really heavy
you
now?
two and you guys
Mostly
might
the
be able to. You guys, as being slightly larger than me,
Oh, slightly.
Right,
Yeah,
might-
just
I see
slightly.
how it is.
might be able to help me out with this. I have noticed, like at the end of days or when I went for a run the other day, that I had like a pain, like a rashful pain on the inside of my thigh, because my thighs have never in my life rubbed together, right, as I walked or ran. And I thought, what the fuck is happening? And so I noticed, I'm like, I think my legs are just rubbing together or something. And so then when I went for a run the next time, I could feel that same spot, and I'm like, my legs are now chafing because my thighs are now touching, and like the skin is not used to that, right? I had baby fresh skin in that area.
Right.
Now, is that a problem for you guys? Have you noticed that before? Or have your legs chafed for so many years that you've built up a nice callus?
Fucking question? Have my legs touched each other before?
Your thighs, like in where your thighs meet. You have a thigh gap?
Fine, let me just show you.
Do you have a sexy gap?
No, I don't. I mean, look, I'm heavier than you. We at one point in college, we were basically kind of the same
You
dimension.
carry your weight differently, though.
Well, it's all my gut.
You still have skinny legs.
Yeah, I have thin legs. All my weight's in my gut. I have been like 205 for like, I don't know, 5-6 years now, and I like tend to gain and lose the same 3 pounds over and over again. But my legs do not rub together when I walk. I'm not, and this is not me being like I'm so cool. I'm out of shape and overweight for myself, but I don't have that problem just yet. Are you sure you're wearing the right size pant? Is that maybe?
Well, I think I was wearing boxers, and then I noticed it helped when I wore boxer briefs.
Right.
Right. So that helped a little. So Chad, I consider you could be an expert in this area. So what do you think?
I am an expert in this area, so I can actually tell without stepping on a scale. I can tell sort of like how fat I'm getting by the amount that my legs chafe each other when I walk or go for runs or stuff like that. And
Really?
currently I'm not at my heaviest ever right now, but I am creeping up towards that. I'm like over 230 now, which is bad. I need to get back down. A couple years ago I was under 200, but I need to get back down. But anyways, so I can really start to feel it. And the underwear tip was exactly what I was going to suggest is the boxer briefs are the move there because you get a little padding there in between the thighs. And you don't get that chafing anymore. So
you've noticed that with the boxers, it is worse.
Yes, right. Mm-hmm. And also for me, it's worse when I run. I actually don't really get it when I walk that much, even when I'm like at my fattest. But for running, it'll really come out for some reason. And so I exclusively switch to boxer briefs for like running and exercise and stuff for this exact reason, which is the chafing reason.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I could go back having everything kind of clumped together a little bit. I don't know if I'd like that.
Clumped together?
Well, like
you talking about the boxer briefs?
Yeah, I'm talking about the old bait and tackle there. I don't want it all kind of balled up.
I mean, I'm only when I'm exercising, and then I come back and switch back to the boxers or whatever. But
yeah, it is a hard switch. But I was just curious about that. It was a new experience for me.
Wow!
And I needed to get the.
What a privileged life you fucks have led.
Shit. Well, wait till you do the thing where you go to put on a suit for the first time in 3 years post pandemic, and the suit that you had custom tailored to you at one point in time is like, what the fuck you doing, dude? And like I'm trying desperately to button the middle button, and this one like button is held on, like the string is stretched across my abdomen by the thinnest of membranes. Gents just walking into the party looking like the fucking penguin. It's no good.
Yeah, I won't have that. I won't have that problem because, like, you know, as a tech asshole, I haven't worn a suit in like 10 years. So only to like weddings and stuff is when I wear suits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, segment time.
Okay, so I was looking back at some segments, and I thought to myself, there's actually one genre of segment that I've never actually done before. You guys have done many times. And that is the tournament format of segment. I've never actually hosted a tournament. Mm-hmm. So I decided I'd do one. Now, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow being, of course, we record these the day that these come out. So
right. It is the Kentucky Derby.
Look at the calendar.
I'll help you out. Tomorrow's Memorial Day.
Oh.
How did I forget that?
Yeah, you knew that. Tomorrow.
Sleeping in tonight.
Oh, nice.
Memorial Day, one of the most famous holidays in the United States, right? It's the start of summer, all that kind of stuff. So I thought we'd have ourselves a little holiday tournament and decide which is the best holiday of all. Now, to avoid any potential problems, I have excluded from this tournament religious-based holidays or things like that. So we're not going to have like Hanukkah versus Juneteenth. That's not happening here.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. Yeah. Now I see why Chad wanted to host this one.
So you don't have to worry about that. But I got 16 different holidays here divided into 4 divisions. And
so you've put Hanukkah and Juneteenth in different sides of the bracket.
Yeah,
so likely won't matter.
Yeah, because I know they're both going out right away. Like nobody likes either of those holidays. All right, so here we go. We'll run through these and see what we think. So we'll start with the basic ones. So this is the federal holiday division. Okay, So at the very top of the bracket, we've got the number 1 seed of the federal division, Thanksgiving, versus the number 4 seed, New Year's Day. So, Geiger, why don't we start with you here?
This is a blowout for
Mm-hmm.
me. I love Thanksgiving, like the food and seeing all the family, and I love football. And New Year's Day, it's just kind of like usually the last day before I have to go back to work, and after the holiday break, and it's a reminder of like all the shit I was gonna do that year that I never did, and how
Right.
I'm just 1 year older and almost dead. So Thanksgiving.
You're 1 year older on New Year's Day. Were you born December 31st?
I was born New Year's Eve, yeah. Like, one extra day of leg chafing in my future. Get through.
How about you, Novak? You agree?
Yeah, I mean, if this were a Giants game, this would be a 10-run first. You turn off the TV. No one stays for the fireworks because it's over so quickly.
And 32% chance of precipitation.
Okay, great. All right, let's see. Here's the number 2 seed here, July 4th, versus the number 3 seed, President's Day / Washington's birthday, Lincoln's birthday. It kind of varies from state to state. I learned when researching this. So why don't you guys take a look in your rearview camera and decide, Novak, July 4th versus...
score a deal with you.
The only good thing about President's Day is sending that old commercial back and forth to you guys.
We'll tell everyone, if you have not seen, Google the Honda President's Day commercial that has like a singing, it's on YouTube, it has a singing George Washington and singing Abraham Lincoln. And it's the stupidest fucking commercial of all time. We always text it to each other on President's Day.
It's the only thing I like about it.
Talking
In
about
general,
the red, white, and blue too.
Lincoln holding his ear like people at a recording session.
I see you, AB.
So I don't like presidents, right?
You don't like presidents?
That doesn't help.
No, not all of them.
No, they're all assholes. Like,
Not even like
Millard
Lincoln?
Fillmore ever knew to you.
Yeah. You don't like Fatty Taft? James K. Polk?
I like the 4th of July is potentially my favorite holiday. The time of year that it falls is perfect. Barbecues, a lot of things that go with it. I'm a big fan of. So for me, this is easy 4th of July.
All right. Geiger, what do you think?
Favorite holiday is 4th of July?
He said that on this podcast before. Yeah.
I know. It's such a weird one. You're such a patriot. Hating presidents.
Yeah, no one loves his country. His
He
colors
just
don't
hates
run.
everyone running it. Yeah.
The colors don't run because the colors started chafing between the thighs when they did.
I realized that was a weird thing about how loving 4th of July is seconds after saying how much I hate all the presidents.
I have hated every fucking president. You know what? I love the Star Spangled Banner. I couldn't even tell you when President's Day is. I have no fucking idea. It's not a holiday you get off at work for, I don't think.
Yeah, well, we do. You don't?
Do you? Maybe
It's a federal holiday.
When is it?
February, I thought.
No.
Yeah, it's like early February. February
No, we didn't get
12th
it
or
off, I
something.
don't think. We get Veterans Day in like January or something. But anyway.
Veterans Day is in September, but okay.
Okay, well, I took it in January.
Another year older. It's
That was Veterinarian's Day. I got that wrong. So yeah, no, I don't give a shit about President's Day. I don't have an abject hatred of them like Novak, but I don't really care that much about them either. Lincoln didn't celebrate my birthday. Why do I got to celebrate his? We're equally important, right? And 4th of July is fun, but fireworks, I think less and less I enjoy waiting 2 hours in like a mosquito infested forest to watch fireworks, but and then fight traffic for like an hour to get home. But I do enjoy 4th of July in general.
Okay, so our forefathers fought the king, gave their lives. You can't wait with mosquitoes for an hour? Come on.
You don't even care about the day that celebrates those forefathers.
You hate our forefathers.
Yeah, that's true.
The specific forefather, Washington, that President's Day is on his birthday.
Novak, what rubbed you wrong? More wrong? The forefathers or your foreskin?
I'd say my dick was cheap.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You guys
All
ever
right.
get a big old rash on your Johnson when you run? Just me?
Nope. I have a giant erection the entire time, and I'm wearing burlap pants. Is that why?
I think I'm getting fatter. My two balls are chafing on each other. Got a huge rash in between my ball bags.
Ball bags, plural? You have 2 ball bags?
Yeah, that's right.
I would have a rash there too,
Dude,
probably, if I had
Each
multiple
testicle
balls.
has its own scrotum.
Man, your balls must be huge.
Yeah, 4 fucking nuts.
Mhm.
One for each of our fathers. Okay, so that makes no sense. All right, so the finals here, we're going. This could get interesting. Thanksgiving versus July 4th. Geiger, I think you are up here.
This is the finals?
Of the federal.
Oh,
Yeah, the tournament's done, guys.
4 holidays?
4.
All right,
Is this a mini?
Thanksgiving.
What is it?
The 4 most famous holidays: Thanksgiving, President's Day. Sorry, Thanksgiving and 4th of July. I kind of already tipped my hand. I love
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's awesome. It's like a mini. It's like a mini Christmas without all the hassle of presents and stuff like that. Plus, you get to eat, I think, better food and football. What can go wrong?
All right, Novak.
Okay, I do love 4th of July,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
I think I'm gonna give this one to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Here's why. Well, the things Geiger mentioned was right. The food is great, and I'm gonna give it some credit for livening up like a fairly shitty part of the year, right?
Mhm.
And that
That's
late,
true.
like winter's on its way type of feeling, and Thanksgiving kind of gives you a nice reprieve, and there is much more chafing in July.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
So, like,
Well.
due to some of my new circumstances here, I'm gonna go with Thanksgiving.
But the weather forecasts are better in July, so
That's true.
There might be more chafing after Thanksgiving, after you've eaten all that
Yeah.
food.
that's a great
Who
point.
the fuck is this asshole? Oh, he's a Navy weatherman.
I thought I was gonna have to break the tie there, and I definitely would have gone with Thanksgiving. I actually don't particularly like July 4th very much. Okay, so moving on to the next part of the bracket. This is the famous but not federal holiday division. So still famous holidays, but we don't get them off work. So the number 1 seed here, we've got Halloween versus the number 4 seed Valentine's Day. Novak, what do you think?
Oh, it's another easy one.
Yeah.
Halloween is great, right? I actually enjoy dressing up, taking the kids trick-or-treating. It's tons of candy. It's really fun. Valentine's Day is just, it is what it is.
Fucking sucks shit.
I'm not like one of these people who are like,
Saying that it fucking sucks shit.
Right.
Me. You're not me.
You have to make like a Galentine's Day because like you just like a group of unfuckable hags. Like I'm not like
Oh,
what?
shots fired! No one's gonna chafe your pants for a while. Holy shit!
You ain't getting any of your 4 ball bags juggled, I'll tell you that.
I mean, that was a joke, but seriously, who makes an anti-holiday? Like,
Yeah.
what is that? I mean, it's pretty dumb.
Remember when all those unfuckable hags went out trick or treating on Halloween?
I actually, so when researching these holidays and stuff, I found this one like fake holiday that like it's basically the bro version of Valentine's Day, which is like March 14th, which was called Steak and a BJ Day.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I'd like to
Fucking
celebrate that.
stupid.
That would rocket to the top of my holiday list. That would win this tournament for me if that was a real thing.
So anyway, Halloween.
Yeah, Geiger, you agree?
Yeah. Yes, but not by as close a margin. I a hot take, especially in this group of 3, I think. But Halloween, a scotch overrated to me. It's fine. It's not scary. First of all, it purports to be scary. Never been scared on Halloween.
Oh.
Is that why you
big
pissed
man.
off? You're walking around not scared.
Fucking scare me! I dare you! I'm just like yelling at kids. SpongeBob, how's that fucking music?
This little kid in his Ninja Turtle costume, not scary at all, and you boot him across the street.
Who are you supposed to be? Iron Man? Not scary. Faceplant. It's also just like the kids get excited, which is cool. I usually don't dress up. I hate having to spend like, and maybe I'm just being cheap for the holiday, but like having to spend like $50 on a costume that I'm gonna wear once. I look stupid in it. I walk around, and then like my kids get all this fucking candy, and they're eating all of it, and they're all hyper as shit. The good thing is you can like carry a beer around and stuff, but I guess I could do that at home too.
Okay, but here on
But
Valentine's
Day is
Day,
not any better. Yeah,
you're
I know.
spending more than $50, and you're not even getting steak and a BJ with it.
Right. Well, the problem is on Valentine's Day, you still got to dress up. I have to put on my skeleton costume and go out to dinner. My wife's really pissed about it. I'm getting my money's worth out of this fucking costume.
You're sitting at dinner like, this dinner's not scary at all.
So I will take Halloween, but because the Valentine's Day just seems so. It's almost annoying that you need to have a day where I'm told I have to like treat my wife well. Where I like, why shouldn't I be doing that anyway?
Yeah, why can't I just treat her like shit 365?
That's not what I said. She sits down. I'm like, get away from me, you unfuckable hag. She's like, whoa, what?
Oh, wait. Oh, Valentine's Day.
Oh, shit. Oh, Valentine's Day. Love you, honey.
Today, you're very fuckable hag.
What do you think of my Thor costume? I hate you.
All right, here we go. The number 2 seed here in this division, Father's Day, versus the number 3 seed, St. Patrick's Day. Geiger, you're up here. What do you think?
Yeah.
I included Father's Day and not Mother's Day because we're all fathers. I just want to be clear.
Right. I think as a father, I have come to appreciate Father's Day more, and which makes me sound like a shitty son. So, Dad, wherever you are, I'm sorry. I probably didn't put enough effort into Father's Day as a kid. But now
you just show up on Father's Day in your Thor costume and demand your dad scare you.
Oh, I'm sure if I showed up on Father's Day in a Thor costume and started screaming at my dad, he would scare the shit out of me. Don't worry. What the fuck are you doing? He wouldn't scream in my face. I don't know why I said that. But no, it's nice to have a day where, like, look, this is my day. I don't have to do shit around the house. I won't get. I shouldn't be getting shit for anything. I can watch sports all day or whatever. We'll usually like go out to dinner and have like I pick the food and like they do nice things for me. It is kind of nice. It's almost like a second birthday for the dad, at least the way we're celebrating it. And I also do the equal thing for my wife as well. I celebrate her on Father's Day. No, but and I think St. Patrick's Day to me isn't like I'm not Irish. I don't really give a shit. I like Guinness. That's about the extent of my connection to St. Patrick's Day. I don't wear green on St. Patrick's. I don't care. I think the food sucks. Like corned beef and like hash and stuff and potatoes and soda bread. It all sucks. I hate
bad food for sure.
Bad food. And I don't know. I think it's mostly associated now. Maybe when I was younger, I liked it more, but my biggest association with St. Patrick's Day now is people going out and getting fucking shit hammered, especially downtown in Chicago where I used to live. And it was just kind of annoying. So not really, Father's Day all the way.
All right. What do you say, Novak? You agree?
Yeah. I mean, I have sort of an issue with like single women celebrating Galder's Day. When I'm trying to about it. Father's Day is fine. I have no issue with Father's Day, Mother's Day are fine holidays to celebrate parents. St. Patrick's Day, no one who's celebrating it knows a fuck what it's about.
Yeah.
Right? There's like no real sense to the holiday. It's just for people to drink. And the older we get, right? Like it's the people who can dedicate their lives to that, who don't have families like us. They just seem annoying to us. So I'm taking Father's Day.
Okay. So that puts us with Halloween versus Father's Day. Novak?
Halloween. I like Halloween. I don't think it's such a pain to get dressed up and stuff. I think it's fun. There's like a number of movies I like to watch at that time of year. And Father's Day is nice. I enjoy it, but actually sometimes I feel like it's a little pressure to pick, pick something you like, pick this dinner. What do you want for dinner? So I don't know.
Oh
What do
no,
you
the
want for dinner?
pressure. Having the...
Leave
Quit
me
bothering
the
me.
fuck alone.
Throw me a sandwich and get out of my face.
But actually, because like over years, it was getting together with my father and father-in-law.
Yeah.
And we did some kind of a project, and it became like actually me
God.
working all the time on Father's Day. So it's nice. I think it's a nice holiday, but I think Halloween's really fun, so I'm taking Halloween.
All right, Geiger.
This is
A little
close.
tougher for you, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween's fine. I know I sounded anti-Halloween. I'm not anti-Halloween. I'm not not a Halloween nut.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Nah,
I know you. You don't
Halloween.
need an extra day to sit on your ass and watch sports. I've seen you do that plenty.
No, see what you got to do on Halloween. Or they're like, "What do you want for Father's Day?" And you ask for unlimited sports days throughout the year. It's the old "ask for a million wishes" trick.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, you got to think ahead, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I guess when you add in the fun I get to see my kids have on Halloween, that is fun. You're right. The Halloween movies are much better than the Father's Day movies, of which I'm not sure they exist. Father of the Bride, is that a Father's Day movie?
Yeah, probably.
Father, Daddy's Home. So yeah, Halloween.
Also, Debbie Does Dallas, I think, is a Father's Day movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says,
This
Daddy
is what I want to watch.
Leave me alone. It's Father's Day, but the kids want to spend time with you. I'm watching porn.
It's my favorite movie. You know that.
You would know this.
It's steak and a crank-off day. Get out of here.
I let you watch Magic Mike on Mother's Day.
Yeah, I would have gone Halloween too, just because I think my kids are so young still that I have not reaped any of the Father's Day rewards. Really, like, to me, it's still just another day where I'm fucking changing diapers and chasing around a screaming toddler. So,
This is Father's Day. This is Father's Day.
okay, moving to the top right part of the bracket here. This is the nerd/geek division. So some kind of more geeky holidays here. We've got the number 1 seed, which is Mario Day. So named, it's March 10th.
What?
Huh?
March 10th. Because if you think about the abbreviation for March, MAR10, spells Mario.
Oh,
It's a
boy.
holidays tournament.
Okay. Are you sure this isn't a nerd holiday? Just a Chad holiday?
All right,
I
fine. We're
don't
taking
know.
out Mario Day and putting in Hanukkah.
Mario Day versus Juneteenth.
Oh boy.
So, okay.
Mario's pretty fun.
So Mario Day, which is March 10th, versus the 4 seed, Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is September 19th.
Fucking.
So-
I think the reason I know that is because of Betsy.
Yes. Yeah, it
Does
is
Betsy like
absolutely
Talk Like a Pirate Day?
Betsy fucking loves pirates and will make a big deal about pirates any fucking chance she gets.
Okay, Geiger, so you go first here. Do you like Nintendo or pirates more?
Just guess.
Pirates. I mean,
no.
you
No.
married one.
Point of order, she's not a pirate. She likes pirates. No, it is annoying. I find pirates underwhelming. I've had much more fun playing Mario games than watching Pirates of the Caribbean or other pirate-related entertainment. And yes, Betsy running around the house going "arr" constantly is obnoxious. So I will take March 10th.
Okay, Novak, what do you say?
Well, pirates do what Nintendo don't, as Chad would say.
I would say that.
Chad says it all the time. Yeah, that's a good point.
I do say that. You're right. I do say that. I do say that.
Yeah.
Juneteenth does what Nintendo don't.
I've gotten more joy from Mario than pirates, so I'm gonna go with pirates.
Wait, you're going with pirates?
I'm Mario. I'm sorry. Shit.
Oh God, you fucked it up.
Okay, next matchup here. This is the 2 seed, which is Star Wars Day that we just passed, right? May the 4th, because geeks like to say, "May the 4th be with you."
Mhm.
That's the 2 seed versus the 3 seed, which is Pi Day, March 14th for 3.14. So I think we're at Novak Star Wars Day versus Pi Day. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, both high levels of nerddom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Look, I like math as much as the next guy, which is a real medium amount.
I'm a medium math guy.
I kind of do like Star Wars. So I don't know. I just out of my first gut was Star Wars, so I'm gonna go Star Wars.
Okay, Geiger.
Yeah, math sucks. I just hate to break it to you. I don't like math at all.
Yeah, let me make a case for Pi Day, since it's apparently going to lose. Because I actually do really like Pi Day, because we don't actually give a shit about the number pi, but we use Pi Day here as an excuse to just go buy a fuckload of pies and then eat them.
What's a fuckload? Like how many pies?
This year on Pi Day, we bought 2 dessert pies and like 2 savory pies.
And ate them all like within a week?
Yeah, within like 3-4 days.
Ooh. Ooh. That's a thigh chafing week. I don't like math at all. I wish I never had to do it. I wish the world ran just on English and non-numbers. That wouldn't make any sense, though.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah, you're right. I also really, really like Star Wars, so I will go with May the 4th.
All right, Star Wars Day. So that takes us down to the finals of this bracket here. Mario Day versus Star Wars Day, Geiger.
Oh, my God. Just get stuffed in a locker day. Okay, I do like Mario. But I am notoriously shitty at platforming games, so I've never really enjoyed the actual Marios, other than maybe your odd Mario Galaxy or whatever. Mario Kart, great. Some of the other Mario's good. I was, however, like especially as a teen and whatever, super into Star Wars, like reading all the books and all that stuff. I've gotten much more joy out of Star Wars in my life, so I will go Star Wars, and I'm thinking we might have our first tiebreaker here, but I'll see.
Yeah, look, Star Wars. There's a lot that I like about Star Wars, but Mario, I feel like, is a bit more consistent. Mario tends to hit, on most of its fronts.
Rick's with his head.
So I'm gonna go Mario, and we're gonna leave it to Chad.
Oh wow. Okay.
This is
yeah, I'm like notoriously a guy that thinks Star Wars is pretty overrated. There's a couple fun movies in there, but the majority of them are bad. As far as I'm concerned, like at least if you're talking about like the mainline stuff, there's pretty much never been a bad Mario game, right? Like they're all good. Like from Mario 1 all the way to what was the last one called on Switch? I can't remember. Mario Cities or whatever the fuck it is. Mario goes to the city. Why can't I remember? Why am I blanking on it?
Are you really looking it up?
Switch Mario. Oh wow, what a brain fart.
Where he throws his hat.
We just talked about how we have to go faster through the segment. You're taking time to look up the latest Mario game on Switch.
Oh, Super Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey. I can't believe I fucking forgot that. All I could think was Galaxy for some reason.
You're not a Mario fan.
Yeah,
I bet you could name the last Star Wars movie.
Yeah, Skywalker shitting or something. I don't know. I think the last
nailed it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I am going to go MLK Day. I mean Mario Day. Okay, so now we're moving to the final division here. This is the stupid/obscure division of holidays. So all those like you see people just like make shit up and they're like, oh, today is fucking like Boxer Briefs Day or whatever, which we kind of actually in line with one of our ones. So the first one here, the 1 seed, we have World UFO Day. World UFO Day. So this is on July 2nd, actually. And it's a holiday created by the World UFO Day organization as a way to bring together UFO enthusiasts and to raise awareness about UFOs. So if you want to celebrate, it says you can join a local UFO sighting organization and attend their events. If you want to celebrate UFO Day. Um, so that's versus the number 4 seed, which is called Bathtub Party Day. This is on December 5th. And a Bathtub Party Day encourages us all to skip the ordinary shower and linger in the tub instead. On December 5th, add some suds to the tub and pamper yourself. A bathtub party might sound suspiciously like a crowded affair, but it doesn't have to be. So what do we think here? Who's up? Novak, UFO Day versus Bathtub Party Day.
I got nothing against taking a nice bath. That sounds decent. But on UFO Day every year, it's a great time of year. I barbecue. It's beautiful outside. I gear up for 4th of July. So I'm actually drawn. I like aliens.
Yeah.
Much more than presidents.
I like aliens?
Yes. If aliens came down, I would vote for them. I'm gonna choose UFO Day.
Make
Talking
mine
about
meat
that
more.
red, white, and bleep blorp. Okay. Gag
Levels
release.
to that joke.
The aliens invented Bluetooth. I hate what I really hate about bathtub party day is that all those single angry women had to create their own and call it Tub Girl Day. They all just hang out in a tub together and celebrate.
Google Tub Girl.
Or don't.
Oh, no.
This will be known forevermore as Haunt Your Nightmares Day. So yeah, I mean, I
You
don't.
wanted to get scared? Well, here you go.
I don't take baths. I find them kind of a waste of time. I don't like. I know a lot of people were lounging in a bathtub with like music and bubble bath. I ain't that guy. I need to hit it and quit it. Get in, get out, get clean. Other order: get clean and then get out. I just walk into the shower, walk out, and then start scrubbing myself dry in the bathroom. I would say, I mean, I'm not into UFOs. I think aliens are kind of cool. I guess I'm into
Would
Star
you vote
Wars.
for
We'll talk about that. Aliens have my vote for third world alderman. A third war, not third world. Kind of strange.
I mean, Earth is the third world from the sun.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Thank you for saving me there. So yeah, I will go UFO Day.
Okay, great. All right.
Badger Boys World.
So
I'm a void of meat warp. Don't flush my pleep plop out of the toilet.
all right, so the number 2 seed here. This is No Pants Day, which not to pull back the curtain too much, but today, May 6th, the day that we recorded this, is No Pants Day.
Oh man!
So, gentlemen,
done nicely.
take off your pants if you haven't already. So this says it's unclear when No Pants Day began and who started it. There are accounts that suggest the first No Pants Day occurred in 1985, while other accounts credit a humor-based organization in Austin called the Knighthood of Buh, B-U-H. And so it says, how to celebrate. Spend the day wearing no pants. So in case you didn't...
See,
What does that have to do with a knighthood?
that tracks.
And then it says, did you know that the word pants is derived from the term pantaloons? Okay. So
Those seem like
No
unrelated
Pants Day.
facts. I don't know.
Versus
the number 3 seed, which is National Crush a Can Day. So this is September 27th, Crush a Can Day. Says there are a few things in life as satisfying as feeling a can squish and bend between your fingers. And this is the unofficial holiday. It is the perfect excuse to crush as many cans as you can find. And take all your crushed cans to the recycling center to be recycled. It is not known who created this holiday. How to celebrate? Start collecting cans and then crush them. So that's how you do that.
Wait, tell me read that sentence. There's nothing more satisfying than say that again.
There are a few things in life as satisfying as feeling a can squish and bend between your fingers.
Who the fuck is that?
That's a line that only a serial killer can write. I felt the life of the can seep out of itself.
Our friend and my former roommate and tournament bracketeer Kurt used to, I don't know if he still does this, but he used to take cans when I lived together with him in college, and he would smash them on his forehead and crush them that way. So he liked to feel them bend and squish between his skull.
Right. That explains some of the seeding that has been done in our
brain damage from smashing cans. So Geiger, you're up. No Pants Day versus Crush a Can Day.
Oh boy. Thanksgiving is really quaking in its boots over there.
I don't know. I feel like No Pants Day could have some legs here.
Yeah. There's this guy that used to work for my dad that would always would crush cans on his forehead sometime, like you just said Kurt did. Yeah. And they were all kind of had some company party my dad held, and he grabbed one. He's like, watch. And he just clocked himself in the forehead with a full can of beer. And he had this giant ring on his forehead, and his wife showed up later, and she's like, "You did it again!" And it was a story my dad would tell every time about this particular dude.
Every National Crush a Can Day.
Every National Crush a Can Day.
Gather everyone around the campfire and regale stories of this guy.
Dad, tell me. Unzip our pants. I guess I'll go. Crushing a can, feeling the life seep out of its supple form as you throttle it and toss it aside and make it part of the earth again, is interesting and fun and pleasant. But who doesn't like walking around no pants? I'd say no pants.
No pants. All right. Novak?
Actually, oddly enough, we're just talking about Kurt. This may be the beginnings of his can crushing, in that when I was younger and Kurt would be over at my place a lot when we were kids, my dad had this can crushing mechanism where you put the can in this thing, and then you pull the handle down, and it crushes it for you.
My mom has
and
one,
it was always very fun as a kid, right? You'd want to take your can in there and crush it. So very Kurt fun. That's probably where his can crushing love began.
He saw that can crusher and said, "I want that to be my head."
So that said, I'm just right now dealing with this chafing problem, so I'm going to go with no pants day.
What did you say, Geiger? You said pants day too?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So that sets us up here for the matchup of the ages here for the finals of this division, which is UFO Day versus No Pants Day. So to speed things up, Novak, what do you think?
Okay, I'll make this fast. Mm-hmm. You cannot get anal probed with pants on. So I'm going to go UFO Day.
That was fast and made no sense. Geiger?
Counterpoint. You won't get anal probed by aliens if UFOs never show up either. So, but in fact, yeah.
But if they do, we are getting anal probed for
sure.
But
if they show up, you are definitely getting anal probed. There's nothing you can do about it. They're going to crush a can in your butt. I will go with No Pants Day. I think that'd be more enjoyable than watching a documentary on UFOs.
All right, Chad.
Well, these are both fucking dumb, but that's the division, I guess. You made this. Yeah, I know. I do like aliens, but I don't like UFO culture, right? And like the spotting of UFOs and people that are I got abducted by aliens. They're always the lowest of the low.
But you like
human totem
having
pole.
no pants culture? That's much better.
Yeah, I don't know, wear shorts or something. But
unassailable point. All right, never mind.
Yeah. So I am gonna break the tie and go Pants Day. All right. So let's finish up this half of the bracket. We've got Mario versus No Pants Day. Mario Day versus No Pants Day. Whose turn is it? Novak? Who cares? Novak, go.
Look, you don't like UFO culture.
I want to cancel UFO culture.
I do like Mario culture. I think Mario's is like picking up kind of steam as we go. Because the more I think about Mario, the more this guy does not miss. Right?
Gets every mushroom, every coin along the way. Doesn't miss one.
He is dead shot. Apparently, he never misses.
I'm going March 10th.
All right, Geiger,
Right.
you agree?
I do think March 10th is the dumbest excuse for how, like, just like where, okay, MAR10 looks like Mario Day. Like, that's the dumbest thing to have a holiday. However, Mario is much better than having no pants, because really it's the best of both worlds, because he's a plumber. His pants are half down anyway, so you're getting a little bit of both. So I will take Mario, because, I mean, I don't mind wearing pants.
I guess I did some pretty good seeding here, because if UFO Day had won, we would have had all chalk going here into the Final Four. Okay, so taking us to the other side, we've got the heavyweights, Thanksgiving versus Halloween. Geiger, I think I know how you're going to vote, so why don't you go first?
Gobble, gobble, motherfuckers. Thanksgiving.
All right, and Novak. You're a little more of a wild card here.
They're both very good. Mm-hmm. They're both very, very good. I've sort of put them on the same level. I know as an adult, Halloween's not quite the same. But the good thing is on Thanksgiving or on Halloween, I'm never required to spend that with my family. All right, like extended family that maybe I some of them I want to see and some don't. So I'm gonna, just to put the pressure on Chad here, I'm gonna go on Halloween.
Wow. These are my two favorite holidays, actually. Thanksgiving and Halloween. Well, behind Crush a Can Day. But I in my younger days, I would have gone Halloween for sure. I loved it, but as I've gotten older, maybe it'll swing back around to Halloween again as my kids get older and get into trick or treating and stuff like that. But for me, like the Thanksgiving food is always one of my favorite meals of the year. So I am gonna go with good old Thanks G, which is how I'm writing it on this paper because it takes too long to write Thanksgiving. All right, so that takes us to the finals that everyone's been waiting for. The best holiday, Thanksgiving versus March 10th, Mario Day. Novak, take us home. What do you think?
Okay.
Here it comes. Here comes the dumbest shit I've ever heard out of another human's mouth. Before you answer, Novak.
Please stall so I can think of a reason to pick Mario.
I want to ask you a question. Yeah. How many minutes were you aware of Mario Day prior to just now?
I have heard of this before. Okay, I had heard of March 10th being Mario Day. Mm-hmm. And I think that it is a clever way to make it Mario Day.
So clever.
Because you need a Mario Day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because what are we really celebrating with Thanksgiving? Let's look at this deep down. I'm playing the role. Chad's never done a tournament, so we need a Chad.
Yeah, we need a Chad decision. Yeah, that's fair.
Let's look at what Thanksgiving is celebrating.
Thanksgiving's more like a Wario Day, for fuck's sake. I mean, come
on. It's celebrating like the coming together of some people, and then soon after, one of these groups of people will be slaughtered and kicked off of their land, right? So
okay.
Counterpoint: Mario visits a ton of new lands, jumps on all their heads, and kicks them off the edge of a cliff.
Yeah. How many Goombas does he slaughter? Yeah. He just comes into the Goomba world and
Mario. Yeah, Mario Day is a genocidal holiday for all the Koopa Troopas out there.
Okay.
the mother and father of the Hammer Brothers have to go to their grave every year.
Okay, they're both built on bloodshed. But Mario has brought, in my opinion, Mario's brought nothing but love to the world. Right? He brings together various cultures, and he defeats evil. So I'm going to go March 10th. Mario Day is the greatest holiday.
All right, Geiger. Do you agree?
No. I mean, look.
Take Mario Day for the win.
Mario's great. Look, I think I wasn't there during the creation of the game, but I heard he was acting really inappropriately with some of the people on set. I think he might need to be canceled. Actually,
Mario
that was the
was?
rumor. Oh yeah, Peach had some issues. Um,
Mhm.
I'm just trying to bring him down. That's not fair. I love Mario.
It's a me too.
All right, I'm glad I did it now. That made it worth it. Oh boy. So I will say that it's Thanksgiving because I love that holiday and I've actually celebrated it and knew about it before today.
Yeah.
Okay, Chad,
Chad,
before you
stick
go,
the dealer here.
you are nothing without Mario.
Wow. Okay.
Let me tell you that.
It's a shitty friend to him, apparently.
Okay.
Asks you how to deal with fat thighs because you have experience, and then says that you're nothing without a video game.
It's time to tell you. You are nothing without a Nintendo system.
Every time you talk, I just see Mario's hand up your ass.
You'd be dead in a fucking gutter if you would not.
I mean, it is true. Like, in my home theater, I do have Mario decals all over the wall, and I don't have, like, Cornucopia 1 or, like, any turkeys,
Right.
No mashed potatoes on the wall. Look, here's what I'll say. Look, I do love Mario. I love the Mario franchise. I also love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. But is it the best holiday?
Oh my fucking god! This is
Come on.
a real Statler Waldorf situation here.
Just look at the stats. Okay, look at the stats. How many hours of my life have I spent eating Thanksgiving food? And how many hours of my life have I spent playing Mario games? So I am going Mario Day.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Mario Day!
Fucking
So
idiots!
it has been decided Mario Day is the best day of the entire year. Take that, Juneteenth.
Eat your heart out, Christmas.
Suck it,
so
Kwanzaa.
All right, let's eat these other snacks. We got 2 to go. We're going to go with the Ritmo next. The company is Vidal. Vidal Ritmo. I don't know what this is. It looks like dog treats. It's long.
looks like a
raw
cigarette.
Yeah, it's like a rawhide looking treat with the red goo in the middle.
It looks like a penis where all the outer layers have been chafed off.
All that's left in the middle is blood.
Outer layers? Skin?
Chad's got the old onion cock over there. Just keep peeling her back.
Look, guys, I don't know a lot about penises. I just picked Mario Day over Thanksgiving. So,
What is this inside flavor? Just red.
Red?
what is the flavor of the red? What is the flavor of the white? I don't know. Because it's white on the outside, red on the inside.
It's soft and chewy.
It sort of tastes like milky or creamy on the outside, or am I imagining it?
All right, who's got Google Translate up?
What the fuck is this?
Strawberry cream flavor is one of the things it says. Sabor fresca nata. And strawberry, whatever morango is.
Yeah, it says intense strawberry cream flavor. Fun inverted licorice with smooth texture and intense flavor. Sugar paste on the outside and licorice on the inside. So it's like a strawberry licorice with a cream sugar paste on the outside.
Well, then I'm gonna give a shocking response here because I don't like licorice. To me, this doesn't taste like licorice at all. I don't get a licorice flavor.
No.
I get the strawberry flavor. I get kind of a nice. I think the texture is kind of nice. I am shocked that I enjoy this thing, but I do. I'm gonna give it a solid like that. Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I thought this was going to be. This is the thing I was least looking forward to eating the snacks today. It's got a fine consistency. It's chewy without being like too sticky in your teeth. I like kind of the creamy, like the the cream. You can actually taste cream to it, which I like that, and it's just like a sweet kind of cream flavor. The only thing I'll say, and it's on the negative side, is the aftertaste is not great. It's like sitting on my tongue, and it's kind of shitty. But it's not enough to knock it down for me. I'll still give it a mild like that.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't really like. I don't taste any strawberry at all. This is one of those things where you eat it and it's just like sort of generically sweet. I don't really think there's any good flavors there to speak of, any discernible flavors. It's the texture's okay, I guess. But like my hands are like kind of a little sticky. Like Geiger said, the aftertaste isn't great. I think I'm just this is actually like a low level indifferent to that. I'm not going to go down to dislike, but I don't care about these.
All right. So that's not going to be enough to yet push it over the top of the Conguitos yet. And we've got one to go. It's the Galleteca Jaffa Cake. And it is orange flavored.
Oh.
So it says.
Really?
I thought these were going to be like chocolate chip cookies, but they're really soft, actually.
Yeah, they're very. It's
Like
so on the outside, it's like a layer of harder chocolate on the top, and then a very spongy cake kind of feeling on the bottom of the cookie.
There's some kind of cream in there, like underneath the chocolate layer, like a goo of some kind.
Yeah, it's like it is. It's like the bottom is sponge cake, and then there's what is that flavor? I guess it's supposed to be orange.
Yeah, I think it's the orange cream.
It's almost like a generic fruity flavor. It's like a dark fruit. Geiger, you're first on this one.
It's an odd one for me. I like the cake's consistency. Actually, it's soft, but it's not like crumbly. It's got like a good bite to it. I don't taste any chocolate at all, really. It's just dominated. It tastes like a platform for that gel, and the gel it tastes like orange, but it's almost like orange rind. It's like a bitter orange flavor to me, and I don't like it that much. And since that's the most of the thing that's dominating the taste, I will give this a low level indifferent. I don't think it's bad. It's frustrating because I think if that fruit layer tasted better, I'd like it a lot actually. I just think it's overpowering the chocolate, and I don't really like. I just for whatever reason that fruit flavor is off-putting to me, so I'll give it a low level indifferent.
Jen?
I don't think even if the fruit was better, I would like this. I took a small bite to start with, and the chocolate, like, it's not good. I don't think this cake is good. I don't think the fruit filling on the inside, it's supposed to taste like orange, but I actually thought it was raspberry kind of at first. Like, it's that sort of very generic, like low quality-ish kind of tasting fruit filling that we've had in some other snacks before. I don't know. These things are like very off-putting to me for some reason. Maybe it's because I thought they were going to be chocolate chip cookies. That's on me, I guess. But I don't know. It's just not a pleasant flavor to me at all. These are the worst things of the day for me. I'm going to give them a dislike that.
I agree with Chad. I'm disappointed by these. To me, it's that I think with some kind of different flavor, and I don't know what, could have been a bit better. But that fruity orange goo flavor is not good. And I tend to surprisingly like some foods we've had that have that same kind of fruit candiness to it. But it's not working here for me. So I'm going to also give it a dislike that, which means the winner of the day was our first snack, the Conguitos. And that was the chocolate-covered peanuts. And those are pretty tasty, so probably deservedly getting the win. Mm-hmm. It seems like overall these Spain snacks, we're kind of middle of the road, up or down. Nothing too offensive.
There's some pretty good stuff in here, though. Like, I feel like a lot of times some of the stuff we've gotten, like, it doesn't feel like Allison intentionally brought us any foul shit on purpose. So thank you, Allison.
Yeah, thanks, Allison.
All right, Geiger, where can listeners contact us?
If you enjoy Spanish snacks or any other snacks, if you want to give us your impressions of what holidays are better, if you have some thigh chafing tips for Novak, you can reach us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're also on YouTube, on Instagram. We have a You Tried Dat group on Facebook, and we're on Twitter. # You Tried Dat. Please let us know, if you're enjoying the podcast through a review or some stars or anything like a rating that you can, where you listen to your podcast. And of course, if you do enjoy it, thank you. Thank you for listening, and tell your friends and family. And again, thanks to Allison for picking up these snacks for us.
Quick before we go, Chad, did you see any sort of recommendations for things you're supposed to do on Mario Day, or how it is exactly? Your face. How exactly it's supposed to be celebrated?
I think you're just supposed to put on your Mario outfit and shoot ropes all over the room. Let's see what it says.
Shrooms. Yeah.
So, how to celebrate. Here's what it says under the how to celebrate.
Lay pipe.
3 bullet points. First one, spend the day playing the iconic game. 2, have a Super Mario themed party, serve star-shaped cookies, mushroom-shaped cookies, and chocolate coins. And 3, and if you are brave enough, why not dress up like Mario for the day? So, I was
so
right
it
about one
seems, now correct me if I'm wrong, it seems it's a very big marketing thing.
No.
No, it says it was chosen by fans of the game as this date. So,
When you wanted to give us your money, fans.
But, look, when you step back and think about it, does the origin of the holiday really matter all that much? It's really what it means to us today. And if it was just a marketing stunt, who cares? Because it's been decided that it's the best day of the year.
Right.
So
I mean, it mattered enough to be the reason I did pick Thanksgiving. So it needs to matter for some holidays, but not all of them. All right. We are going to be lining up some guests. So if you're a fan of listening to someone besides the 3 of us talk, then you're in luck. But that's going to do it for this time. We'll be back next time. We're trying out 3 brand new stuff.
Deuces.
Yep.
We're the Mario Brothers, and plumbing's our game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.